On this week's edition of the VYPE Friday Night Recap Show, we take a look back at some of the games that happened this past week on the VYPE Live Network. We immediately jump to our scoreboard to look at some of this week's scores. Aldine beat Eisenhower 34-0. Regents beats Hyde Park 42-0. Nelson beat MacArthur 37-6. And Second Baptist took care of St. John's 35-7. Our first recap takes us to the Austin area, where Cedar Park took on Georgetown. The Timberwolves are already up 42-3 when Ryder Hernandez finds Dak Hystera for the touchdown before halftime. Georgetown tried to make a third quarter run with plays like this wide open touchdown pass. However, Cedar Park would quickly close the door on any potential comeback when Cade Hott finds an opening on the left side and he is gone. 46 yards for the touchdown. Cedar Park wins this one 56-24. We move to DFW, where Hebron is taking on Eaton. We jump to the third quarter. Hebron already up 14-7, and they would add to the lead on this touchdown pass. Later in the fourth, Hebron would ensure their win when Love finds an open hole in the middle, and he would do the rest. Hebron wins this one 31-7. Memorial taking on Jersey Village, and it's all Memorial in this one, including this touchdown run by Carson Zahn. Memorial will win this one 28-13. We jump back to the scoreboard. Cypress Creek dominated Northbrook 69-7. Antonian took care of San Antonio Christian 49-10. Dripping Springs outduels Lockhart 76-41. And Hayes handles Aikens 42-7. We move to San Antonio, where the play of the year so far may have just happened at this game. The play in question is Jordan Battle escaping a tackle, running to the right, and hurdling over a defender, taking it to the house in the process for a touchdown. Shiner St. Paul would answer with a QB run of their own to tie the game at 7. Now down 14-13, Holy Cross would answer when Portillo goes up the middle. 2-point conversion would be good. Knights would take the lead 21-14. Shiner St. Paul would have one more chance to tie the game, but they would fumble on this play and Holy Cross hangs on to win 21-14. Houston Christian taking on John Cooper. They move to the third, 3-0, and John Cooper would finally get a touchdown on the board. This one from Jake Peterson. Dragons up 9-0. Later in the third, Peterson would get himself another touchdown run, and that would be enough in this one. 16-3 Dragons. We stay in Houston. MacArthur taking on Nimitz. MacArthur down 10, but Keenan Jackson changes that, finding himself wide open for the touchdown. But Nimitz would answer quickly. When, on the ensuing kickoff, Javon Davis spins back to the right side of the field, finds some open space, and easily runs past the kicker for a 90-yard touchdown. Nimitz takes the win in this one, 31-14. We have some more scores for you. St. Michael's blanks Brentwood, 42-0. That isn't a typo, folks. Wimberley beats Manor New Tech, 88-0. Jordanton beats Cole, 51-0. And Clear Springs beats Fort Bend Elkins, 38-23. We move back to the highlights. Lago Vista taking on Lowling. Vikings up 14-9, but the Eagles would take the lead on this wide open touchdown throw. However, the third quarter was all Vikings. Now up 28-16, Logan Parsons breaks some tackles, finds some room on the right side, and he will not be caught. Then, just for good measure, Parsons would add another touchdown in the third, this time breaking a tackle, reversing field to the right side, and once again, he will be gone. Lago Vista takes care of business in this one, 48-16. Poth taking on George West, third quarter, and Poth only up 18, but Jude George would change that, finding some open space up the middle and scoring the touchdown. That would put a pin on any comeback hopes from George West. Poth stays undefeated on the year with a 49-10 victory. Our final game of the night is Buda Johnson taking on Alamo Heights. Alamo Heights up early, but Buda answers here when Rich Kelly takes it in from 7 yards out. This game would be a defensive one until the fourth quarter when Jesse Medina throws a bomb to Ethan McAllister, who does the rest. 20-13 Jaguars. However, after tying the game, the Mules would regain the lead when Chase Christensen finds Nick Proctor wide open for the touchdown. Buda would have one last shot, but Medina would not be able to handle this snap, and the Mules hang on 27-20. We jump to our scoreboard one last time to look at some other scores. Beaumont United beats Sterling 38-7. Willow Ridge handles Northside 47-7. Manor hangs on against Leander 34-28. Corpus Christi John Paul II beats St. Anthony 35-9. Meadville beats Columbia in overtime 24-21. And Eastview outlast Elgin 42-35. Don't forget to check out our plays of the week every Saturday and check out all of our content over on VYPE.com.